Check it out.
Nobody, only nobody.
You know how that goes.
Nobody, only nobody. Looking back, nobody.
Hello. Cut. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Beat with Gutzel. We are back with yet another Beat edition, and for today's look, I'm gonna call it a sultry burgundy smoky eye. And if you like what you see, please do continue to watch, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe at the end of the video. Or you can do it right now. You can subscribe right now because it's free and there's no catch. All you have to do is just hit the button, the subscribe button. Is it a button? I don't know. Just subscribe to my channel, please, please, please. And with that being said, I'm super grateful for all of my subscribers. We are at 600 subscribers, and I'm really hoping, crossing my fingers, that we get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. That would make me so happy. So if you haven't told a friend, or if you haven't shared this video, please do. Please tell a friend to subscribe to my channel, and I would highly appreciate that. I promise you, I will bring you content and I will bring you looks to snatch your wigs off, okay? So without further ado, let me start rambling on. Please do enjoy my video, and I will see you in my next one. Ciao. So for today's tutorial, we will be doing a sultry burgundy babe smoky eye. That is a mouthful, but I'm really bad at naming things. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself, but anyway. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. So I've already done my eyebrows because that takes most of my time. And so right now we're going to go ahead and prime and prep our eyes, and I'm going to use my Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Warm Honey. And I'm just going to put this all over our lid like so. I like to put some at the back of my hand. You can be generous with the amount of concealer that you put on your lid. I forgot to wet my beauty blender. I'll be back. Okay, so I've wet my beauty sponge, and I'm gonna go ahead and start blending that out onto my lid. If you've seen my tutorials, you know that before I do my eyeshadow, I like to put concealer on them, or if you have a eyeshadow primer, that's also fine. What I like to do is prep them for the eyeshadow application. It just basically creates a clear canvas, and I think it definitely does make the eyeshadow colors pop more. So I'm gonna put a bit more on this lid. So like I said, you can be very generous when applying the concealer. You can just also use your own discretion to decide if it's enough. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some powder onto my lid. Some loose powder. I'm using my Yardley loose powder in translucent beige. It is mixed with my Sacha Buttercup. So I'm just gonna dab it like that and take off the excess. And then what I like to do lately as well is put some powder on my eyebrows as well. I don't know why I do this, why I've been doing this, but I don't know, it just looks really nice in the end. Okay, once that is done, I am going to go ahead and start with my eyeshadow, and I'm going to go in with my Dupe Morphe palette. Go ahead with the Tradition color, and I think I'm going to use this color over here. This color, yeah. I'm gonna go in with a eyeshadow brush, a blending eyeshadow brush. I'm just gonna apply that all over my lid. And next, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the burgundy shade, and I'm gonna take it from my Beauty Treats Pro Deluxe palette. You guys know this palette, you know what I do. And I'm gonna go ahead with this color over here. This is a blush color, but I feel like you can use your blush as an eyeshadow. Makeup is about doing you, boo. Do whatever you feel like doing. So I'm just gonna apply that in my crease, going back and forth with that same eyeshadow brush. Just focusing on my crease, not going too far high up into my brow. This color is really showing up, and that yeah, once we're done with that, I'm going to go in with another eyeshadow brush, a clean one, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this burgundy color, and I'm going to mix it with this purple one next to it. So I hope you guys can see. So I'm using these two colors, so this color and that color. You guys will see what I'm talking about now when I speak of the color payoff. I love that. Back and forth in my crease. Next I'm going to go in with that bright purple color and use the same brush. Look at that, how beautiful is that? And then because it's a lot, I'm just going to transfer it onto my other eye. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when I do my eyeshadow, I really like to build a gradient with my eyeshadows. If I'm doing like a brown, or for example, this, let me just use this as an example. I know that it's going to have black on it, but I do like to create that color gradient where you've got the orange, and then you've got the burgundy, and then you've got the purple, and then you've got the black. You guys will see exactly what I'm talking about. I just really like that color gradient. It just looks so beautiful, and it photographs really well. Okay, next I'm going to take a clean blending brush and kind of just clean it up a bit without really touching so much of the eyeshadow, but just like blend it out, not too far out, but soften the lines rather, so that they aren't so harsh. I'm going to go in with the smaller blending fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go in with my Smashbox Shapes Matter palette. You guys already know what it is with this palette. It's super pigmented. I love it. I think I've used it in most of my tutorials, especially when I'm smoking out my bottom lash line. And I'm going to go in with this color over here, this black color over here, and it is called Blackout. It is super pigmented, like super pigmented. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply it at just basically on my lid, on this part of my lid over here, not going too high up. And I'm going to use my crease as a borderline, basically as a guideline borderline. And I'm kind of just patting that in and not necessarily blending it in as yet. And you can just softly start to blend it, like back and forth, not too far into the crease, because you obviously do want that gradient to show, but you don't want the patting motions to leave a harsh line. You just want it to be really smooth transition from the purple into the black, like so. So once we're done with our eyes, we're gonna go ahead and line our liner. And I'm gonna go in with my Blacktrack gel pot liner from MAC Cosmetics, and I'm gonna grab my angled brush. So we're going to start at the corner of our eyes and kind of make a line at an angled point. Not going too far out, because you kind of just want to suss out how long you want your liner, your winged liner to be, because if you start too far out, it'll be hard to erase. Not that you can't erase it, but if you're a beginner, just start off really slow and not too far out. And then we're gonna go and fetch the outer line that we have made and bring it back in. Once we're done with that, I honestly really like to just focus on my eyes before I go to my face. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes. These are the Mink 3D lashes. I got these in Chinatown and they are the 3D 26 ones. I think these are the most dramatic ones if I'm not mistaken. And they already are measured out to fit my eyelids. And because I wore them yesterday, I'm going to remove, because I do have nails, I don't really need a tweezer. I'm just going to remove the glue that has now built up on the belt of the lash. There we go. I hope you guys can see that, because it kind of does make your eyes look a little nasty if you leave the built up glue on there. And so what I like to do when I wait for my glue to get tacky, by the way, this is the Eyelaw lash glue that I used to get. I think I'm running out. When I used to buy Eyelaw lashes, I don't really buy them anymore, but my favorite ones are the 117s. So what I like to do is apply mascara onto my lids, and this is the Essence Volume Mascara. So I'm going to go ahead and prep my face with the Girl Pro Prep Primer. I like to be very generous. Once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and take my Max Fix Plus spray and I'm going to prep my face with this as well. Just a spritzy spritz. Okay, next I'm going to go in with my color corrector, my Eyeshadow color corrector. This is in the shade, it doesn't say, oh well. But I'm basically just going to use this to correct my dark spots. Well, not even my dark spots, like my eyes are pretty dark. I don't know if it's because of the makeup or what. Probably should put some on my hand first. It's pretty thick. Basically what color correcting does is create a balance for your foundation application. So once you've done this and you've blended it out, you can't really see the dark marks once your foundation is on, and you also don't have to apply as much foundation to conceal the darkest spots or areas. So this kind of just helps it out a bit. I'm going to go in with my blender actually and blend. So we are all blended and neutralized, and I'm going to go in with my cover stick from Essence, and I'm just going to use that to get my dark marks together, my dark spots together, my scarring. This is mainly for that. I don't really conceal much before I put on my foundation, because I already know that I do have scarring on my face, and so I just really steer more towards the full coverage foundation rather than a medium to low coverage foundation. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use my Yardley Even Complexion foundation. I'm just going to apply this onto my face. I barely use this foundation because I've been using my Strobe foundation so damn much in winter. Like, oh, I love that foundation so much. I'm going to use this out of my beauty blender. Oh, and this is in the shade, I think I've told you guys before, but it's in Caramel. It's in the shade Caramel. This is a medium to full coverage, or rather medium coverage, but it definitely is buildable. Oh my gosh, guys, I miss my nose ring so much. Like, yo, this is ridiculous, honestly. I miss my piercing so much. I think I have to re-pierce now, and it's entirely my boyfriend's fault. So I'm gonna go ahead and highlight and contour. I'm gonna use these two. I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in the shade Medium Tawny and my Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Warm Honey, and we're going to apply it. You guys know I don't play when it comes to highlighting. Like, I like to be bright and right. My next video will definitely be a chit chat get ready with me, because I'm really excited to talk to you guys. It's just really hard. I've tried filming one before and it's so difficult to have a conversation with you guys when you're not even really there. But yeah, I don't think people understand how hard it is to film a tutorial, guys. As it is, it's so hard. Like, shoo, wow. Oh, what I like to do is let my concealer sit for a bit before I start blending it out. I think for about 5 minutes, and this basically just makes your concealer more full coverage and thicker and brighter. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let that chill for a bit, and I'm gonna go on Instagram, and then I'll be back to blend it out, contour, and finish up the rest of my face. Okay, we are back. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this part of my blender. Oh, my bra is falling apart. And start to blend this out. If you feel that you're right and bright, we can go ahead and start contouring. And I'm going to use, no, let me actually use something different. So I'm going to contour with my Beauty Treats Concealer Contour Collection. I'm going to use these two shades over here. I've never used them before, so let's just see how this goes. It's contouring my face, so I can't really complain. I don't really mind the thickness of it. That just means it's more full coverage. You guys know how I feel about full coverage, so I'm gonna use my Yardley loose powder, as I always do. Okay, I don't like to bake for too long. I used to bake for, like, when I started baking, I used to bake for eternity, and that shit will dry out your skin so bad. Go ahead and powder contour my face. I use a mix between my Spice Blush palette from Girl and my Beauty Treats, this color over here. To remove it, so I like to bake it into my skin, but like at the same time remove it. So I bake it into my skin and remove. Next, I'm gonna smoke out my bottom lash line. I'm gonna mix these two together. Take my Girl Strobe Light highlighter. You guys already know it's my favorite, and it's in the shade 20 watts. I love this so much. And I'm gonna take this highlighter that I got, by the way, at like some beauty store in North Cliff. And guys, this highlight, you guys, I'll just show you. Ooh, I don't even think I'm gonna use my fan brush. Girl, did you just see that? Ooh. I'm just gonna moisturize my lips first. And I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by lip combos, okay? I rarely ever use lipstick, like, ever. Okay? So, I never really know what I'm going for until I actually see it. So I'm gonna start off with my eyebrow pencil, because I love a good brown. And then when I'm done with that brown, I will probably go in with this lip liner that I've had for forever. I got it from Essence. I think everyone knows this lip liner. This one over here. And I'm gonna go into the center of my lips. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild concealer. No, I'm recording. And then I'm gonna take my powder, and this is purely just for the aesthetic of it, but I don't like to wear matte shades in winter. It just makes no sense at all. I'm gonna go over my lips. And go matte. I'm gonna go back with that brown shade. Oh, maybe I should go in with this one. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, and that's our lip combo, and we're just going to seal the deal with some Fix Plus spray. So when I get back, we're gonna, well, I'm going to show you guys the complete look with my hair done and my outfit changed, and
check it out.
Love yourself. You, nobody